What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing amazing. Today's video is gonna be my experience on my first race, the half marathon in Yonkers, New York. So stay tuned, I hope you guys enjoy this. Let's go. First and foremost, I would like to make it clear that I didn't join this race to kind of win anything or to do anything. I joined this race for two main reasons. One of the first reason is to run for this lady that's having cancer and her daughter who is terminally ill. So I was running for them. And then the second reason was I was running to see how I can do for myself, challenge myself. I love to challenge myself. If you guys know me well enough, you know that. So I did this race for those reasons. Some of the things that I would love to change about this race after experiencing it is the fact that I went all out in the beginning. In the beginning, I would say even the first 3 miles, I was like top 5 runners. And right away we went into the hills. It was literally gradually building up. And at that point, my calves were cramping and I was like, I didn't pace myself. I just started going. It's funny that I heard this quote yesterday: if you want to go fast, you go alone. If you want to go far, you go together. And I should have paced myself with a group of runners because I saw a lot of people who were running in groups. And it doesn't make sense, but it makes sense in a way, because if you're running with a group, you're kind of like, they're setting the pace and they're pulling you along. So even if it gets to a point you can't keep up with the group's pace, they're actually going to pull another level of pacing out of you that you might not get by going along. So one thing I would have changed is to try to go with people. If you go together, you go far. At the end of the day, that's how life is. So that was something that I would have definitely loved to change. One thing I was very happy about, the fact that the week before the run, I have two running shoes. I have my Speed Velocity by Under Armour and I have my Zoom Pegasus 33 by Nike. I know my my Pegasus 33 by Nike was the comfortable shoes. It's really soft. I did not touch that at all for a week. So I was just using my Under Armour, which was less comfortable. So now when I put on my Nike the running day, I felt like I was bouncing on the moon. It was so comfortable. And sorry, I would like to apologize to you guys. I'm shooting this outside, so the sun is coming on and it's going away, so it might be bright and a little dark. But I was glad that I did that with the shoe. That was something I was very happy about that I did. One also thing that I wish that I changed was not listening to music. I wish I was listening to Audible, because when I'm listening to Audible, I get lost into the book. I literally get so lost into the book, and then when I get back from my run, my pace is actually really good. I'm not thinking about the adversity that the run is finding me. I know music pumps you up, but I will tell you, I don't even remember anything from my playlist, because I got to a point on this run that everything was just like out of my mind, and I was just like, I didn't even know where I was at some point, because the run was so challenging. It was so hilly. It was tough that happened. But I felt like if I was listening to my Audible, my favorite books, everything would have been completely fine. But great experience overall. One thing that got me, at one point in the race, people were cheering so loud. There's so many crowd, and then to me, I was like, yes, I'm getting close to the finish line. There's so many more people cheering. They're so loud. This has to be close to the finish line. Guess what? Another 30 minutes or even 40 minutes of the run, I felt like, you know, you can have some sense of time, like it's been at least 30 minutes or 40 minutes. How come I still don't see the finish line? And these people got me excited for no reason, and I was just like, man, I wish I didn't listen to the crowd to make me feel that way, but that's my own fault for thinking that way. I was assuming. You should never assume, just so you guys know. But I'm glad that one thing I didn't do after that time, like it's been at least 30 minutes, I should be home, but I looked at my watch, and then when I looked at my watch, I saw just the distance. I didn't see the time because I had no idea what time was. I was even thinking it's gonna take me at least 2 hours. I realized I was at 11 miles in. I'm like, yes, I'm 11 miles in. I have 2 miles to go. I got this. I'm gonna keep pushing myself, and which was awesome. I was glad that I didn't check my watch for most of the course. I was glad that I only checked my watch when I was close to the finish line. And one thing that I'm actually so happy about this race is the fact that this has helped me conquer my fear with hills. Because every time I had hills in my normal run throughout my neighborhood or anywhere I go, hills are coming. I'm like, oh boy, there's a hill coming, time to push through. But now after this experience, after running like 90% hill for 13.1 plus miles, and I'm running hills, I'm just laughing. I'm like, oh, this is not a hill, this is a speed bump. So now when I'm running up hills, I'm just like actually excited to tackle the hill, because I know it's only gonna last for a short amount of time and I don't have to conquer it again. I'm just gonna get up and then I keep going. So that's one thing that was really great about this race, because the fact that now every hill that I'm that's ahead of me every day when I go running is not a hill. It literally feels like speed bumps, and I'm so excited, and I run right up there like nothing happened. So I thank this course of race for that. And one thing that makes me feel like, would I run this again? Yes, I like to challenge myself. I'll definitely run it again, but I don't know when that will be. Maybe next year, who knows? It's once every year anyway, but I definitely will run it again. Someone did mention a comment and say, hey, if you run it once, you should definitely run it a second time because the experience is different. So speaking of that now, do I wish that I knew what it felt like before running it? No, I'm actually completely glad. I'm happy that I didn't know how it felt, even though I read everywhere it says it was like a tough, hilly challenge. If this is your first race, we don't recommend it. I'm glad that I read that, but I'm glad that I didn't know how it actually felt till I did it, because now that you know, if you know how something feels, you go in a fearful way, you know. But in a way, now that I know that it feels, I'm like, you know what, I actually could try to push myself and get through this. Also, many people may ask, Hellah, you are 500 and something plus days of running every day, no days off, you're going consistently. You should have done better than what you have done with your time, and I'll go to my time, talk about my time in a second. But I want people to understand that I am not training to be a racer. I'm just training to be consistent in life. I'm training to go out every day and do something and stick to it. So yes, I would do better in a way if I was training to be a racer, because I would have like a day or two off in between runs. But I'm going every single day, and I do everything to recover my body properly. I don't need a rest day. I do enough that my body can go the next day. Sometimes I don't even get 24 hours in between runs. But the point is, the way I'm doing this is just to challenge myself to being consistent. So anything that comes at me at life, I'm ready for it. I'm ready to go consistent every single day. So this is why that maybe my time could be better if I was actually training like a marathon runner or a half marathon runner, but I'm not doing that. Speaking of that now, my time for this race, there was thousands of runners, but some of them were doing 5K, some of them actually did a marathon distance, so I only did the half marathon. The half marathon runner, there was 544 runners. I came in 32nd out of 544 runners, and I came in third in my age group. I was very happy with this because, like I told you from the run video that I put up about running the half marathon, I thought I was gonna come in at least 2 hours. So coming in 32nd overall out of 544 runners and third in my age group, I'm very proud of myself. I'm very happy I did that. And then my time, official time, was 1 hour 39 minutes and 43 seconds. And then when I saw that 1 hour 30 something coming down the finish line, I was so happy because I thought I was coming 2 hours. I even kicked another gear and then just pushed myself through it. So this was a very interesting race. And in terms of outfit, the clothing that I wore, I was very comfortable with it. One thing that I do wish that I did differently with that was the fact that my face was numb. It was cold, it was windy. My face, maybe I should have protected my face better. Maybe I should have wore gloves because my fingers were numb at some point, but overall my whole body, my legs were fine. I didn't feel cold at all. Even I was wearing short and a long sleeve Under Armour that was very well, nicely made, that can keep you warm. If I was trying to be a long distance runner, I feel like I can train myself for that aspect of it. But I want you guys to know the reason I run consistently every day, and then even the day of the race, I went hard the day before the race. I ran shorter mile, but I was pushing myself. I was running a 6-minute mile pace the day before the race. So the whole point is, I want to let you guys know that our mind, our body, we are so capable. We just have to believe in ourselves. You just have to believe in yourself, and I know it. You're not somebody that cannot do what you want to do. If you want to do something, you could truly do it, and I believe you, and I want to be behind you to cheer you, because I want you to experience that and trust yourself and believe in yourself. So if I wanted to be a long distance runner, I can train myself because I believe in myself, but that's not my goal. My goal is just to get out there every single day and get after whether if it's snowing, if it's raining, if it's sunshine, if it's cloudy, you name it, I'm out here hustling. If you have any question about this whole experience, if something that I missed that I'm touching on, that I didn't touch upon, I was just trying to tell you what I felt and what I wish I changed or what I didn't change. Let me know. Feel free to leave comments below, and follow me on Instagram at HellahGood9, and then I would be more than glad to answer your DMs or whatever it is that you want to contact me on. And then also I'm wearing my Train HellahGood merchandise. I came up with this not too long ago. You guys know the meaning of this merch is whatever you do in life, you do it hella good. You give your full best effort. And we got the trend hella good on the sleeve. I really love this. It's really comfortable. I personally wore small because I like my clothes fitted, but medium looked fine on me. I'm 5'9", and then large was actually good too. But and then I washed it a couple times, and it shrunk just a tiny bit. But if you want to get your hand on the merch Trend Hella Good, go to trendhellahgood.com and then get you some. And then when you wear that shirt, always remember, you get after it no matter the circumstances, no matter what anyone says, no matter what anyone does. It does not matter, nothing affects you. Your mind is this, going after it, tackle your dreams and goals every single day. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Have a lovely day and get after it and trend hella good. Let's go. Love you guys. Take care.